Quantum physics. If anybody tells you they understand quantum physics, run. It's very difficult. Those who study quantum physics even find it confusing. Quantum physics is interesting because on that level, the laws of our reality tend to sort of break down. Things get a little strange. Particles can exist in two places at once. They can pop in and out of existence. There is the property of entanglement. There are interference patterns where we don't expect them. There is all this behavior on the quantum level that really puts into question a lot about what the universe is like. But I think it's a stretch to go from there to say that because an electron can exist in multiple places at once, that you can exist in multiple places at once. And that because a particle gets influenced by an observer, that you get influenced by an observer. The law of attraction is not a scientific principle, but it borrows from scientific principles. And we use those understandings, that knowledge from another domain, in order to color our experience with the law of attraction. Quantum physics allows us this opening to recognize that there's more going on in our world than that we can see. That the universe is far more mysterious than we give it credit for. And to me, that is the level at which quantum physics applies to the law of attraction. It's the sort of opening to imagining more. So many people doubt their ability to do more. It's really interesting. So many people doubt their ability to achieve the success that they desire. Now, for those of you who are not scientifically oriented, quantum physics, it's just nonsense. It's just complicated. It doesn't do anything for you. But if you are stimulated by scientific discoveries, if you are stimulated by the scientific domain, then why not get stimulated by the possibility that there's more to you? Science doesn't understand what consciousness is. We're still grappling with that understanding. And the law of attraction is just assuming that there's more to your consciousness than you give it credit for. And when I listen to neuroscientists, when I listen to physicists, when I listen to those people in the scientific community, what I hear is something inspiring. What I hear is that there's so much more going on. Now, I don't know how the quantum physics level affects us on the macro level, because I'm still influenced by gravity, right? I still need to eat food. I'm not living off sunlight energy. But when I'm fantasizing, when I'm thinking things through, I have this part of my brain that says, you don't know everything. The universe is mysterious, and there's more that's going on. One day we might find as human beings that we are capable, scientifically, of a lot more. But right now, the research just sort of has suggestions, and the conclusions that people reach are far more about what they want to believe as opposed to what science is telling them. But when we dive into quantum physics and we recognize that on that fundamental level that there's more going on, then we can experience ideas like the multi-universe, where every possible version of yourself exists on some level. And for me, personally, that's something that helps me to sleep better at night. What I find fascinating about the quantum physics in terms of the law of attraction is that it shows me more clearly that we are actually all connected. That what I perceive to be my body and what I perceive to be my environment are not as separate and compartmentalized as it appears. And so when someone tells me that I am connected to my desire, when someone tells me that I'm connected to the people around me, then I believe that. I believe that on a scientific level. I believe that on a spiritual level. I believe that on a metaphysical level. We are all connected. And if science in some small way can help me to believe more fully in my connection to my environment, then all the better. If there's something more enjoyable than the details of quantum physics, are the people who teach quantum physics, the people who are in love with science, when I listen to people like Neil deGrasse Tyson or Brian Greene or Brian Cox, when I listen to these wonderful people, I see passion, I see love, and that's what I take away from the scientific community. That's what I take away from these people who are obsessed with understanding the world, that they are driven, that they are motivated, that they are passionate about what they do. And I will be eagerly watching and waiting for even more insights to come out for people such as these.